that somebody had complained, asked to have this actual GoPro, if they actually put the amount of effort into making a success of their own lives, hold it in their hand, shoot videos of themselves, the violation of someone's privacy, and playing the victim, and then complain about the fact that those videos were being used. Good morning guys, it's Monday and welcome back to the Builder's Diary. So we've got a fun-filled week this week. Lads are up in Wimslow and on Blurton Road, cracking on, trying to get those finished. We've got a new job starting this week, small garage conversion. Hey up, what's happening to me here? And yeah, I'm going away for a few days as well, just to put the icing on the cake. So it's a big test of Ben and Martin, just to check that they can carry on while I'm away. So should be all right though, got plenty of experience between them. So I woke up this morning to an email from YouTube to say that somebody had complained about a violation of their privacy in the videos, which is absolutely ludicrous. So obviously I can't mention any names, but this person actually held the camera themselves, willingly held the camera, asked if they could be in the videos, and yet complained. So you probably won't need too many guesses to know who it is, but like I said, I can't mention any names. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's just one of them things, and if someone wants to complain, that's on them. It says more about them than it does about us as a company, and it does about me. So I think what you'll find in life is these people that constantly play the victim, if they actually put the amount of effort into making a success of their own lives as they did about complaining and playing the victim and trying to bring other people down, they'd be a lot more successful than than they actually are. So these people just thrive on just complaining and, you know what I mean, playing the victim. And yeah, we all suffer problems. We all, you know what I mean, have issues that stop us being successful, but you've got to find a way around that. And basically concentrating on other people's things just isn't going to help you. So anyway, I'll talk more about this later on in the video, so make sure you stay. But yeah, just thought I'd let you know. So find it quite funny, to be honest, that someone's actually taken the amount of time to go through all of the videos, find the actual timestamps, and email YouTube, go through the procedure for making a complaint. Could have done some serious amount of work in that amount of time on your own life. So anyway, I'm not going to let it bother me, because I am far too busy trying to get all of this stuff done and create a successful business myself. I'm not concerned about what others are doing. If they want to do that, let them crack on. We'll talk about it more later. Let's crack on with some work. All installation's done, apart from there, plumber's got connect on. 100mm. We're all insulated now.
When I look up on the stars, and I'm not gonna last forever. Oh, 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 ain't no time.
Straight on YouTube, that is, mate. Straight on YouTube, bro. All screaming being done now. Tyler's just finished that last little bit off. Most of the boarding's done now. Just got that do that.
Back in the van. So we are, yeah, apparently that's a catchphrase now. But yeah, we're now on our way over to Baskerville Road. Just want to meet up with Clifton Bathrooms because that place is, all the second fix is done now. Just need to get the bathrooms installed and then it can be painted and decorated and furnished and rented out. So yeah, quite a milestone on that one, because that one has taken best part of a year. To be honest, I knew it would anyway, because when we bought it, like I said, it had structural damage, needed underpinning, and we had to demonstrate that there was no movement for over 12 months. So that's it's kind of why, you know what I mean, it's taken so long. But my idea was to basically get it done and dusted, rent it out for a period, and then refinance later, so at least it was earning money. But it kind of got used as a bit of an hospital job. It's always the same when you're in construction, you're running a construction company and you're in property as well. Property stuff always goes on the back burner for, you know, for customer work, because customer work ultimately is earning you money. Not saying that property doesn't, you know what I mean, the whole reason we do it, but it's a long game. So it's kind of capital appreciation, kind of refinancing after you know, quite a long refurb sometimes, so it can take a long time to get your money out of property. Whereas obviously work, you know, you go, you work, you do the work, you get paid, and that's business kind of thing. So, but yeah, let's get over there now. We can basically get her to measure up for the bathrooms, get a price for the bathrooms, get them delivered, and then once Martin and young Bryn are finished up in Wimslow, which should hopefully be within the next couple of days, they can get on this now, get the bathrooms installed, get the boiler on the wall, get it all fired up, and hopefully get it running. I've still got to get up there and change that stop tap. Might probably get Martin do it, to be honest, while he's there. And if that doesn't cure the problem with the pressure, then we will have to start looking at putting a new water main in, which is why I've held off letting the lads finish the slabbing in the back garden, because we'd have to come underneath the floors, out the back of the property, and then like where the slabs are going, dig in there and come back in there with a new alkaline pipe. So yeah, this is again plumber from way back, one we used to use, guy named Mark. Used to be really good when we first used him, then just got worse and worse and worse. We had problems with him on the rookery, the new build bungalow that we did, where he just kept coming, doing an hour, maybe hanging a radiator, disappearing, coming back, taking ages to do the first and second fix. So, and this one, he just disappeared halfway through it, and we found out to our detriment that he hadn't actually done a pressure test when he'd kind of designed the system for that property. So yeah, very lapsy-daisy, not very impressed. It got to the point where we were considering taking legal action, court action, because he's been paid in full for the first fix and half of it hadn't been done, and obviously we've got a problem like this as well. But like I've spoke about earlier, sometimes playing the victim actually takes away from your own success. So sometimes you've just got to knuckle down and crack on and try and get around these problems rather than complain about them, you know what I mean, taking people to court, taking action, you know what I mean, playing the victim basically. Sometimes you just got to get on with shit. So let's get over there anyway. I spoke far too long about nothing. So me now outside Baskerville Road. Let's go have a look, see what's going on. I think, to be honest, the majority of the second fix is all done. Just had a quick look round. Can't keep doing that to myself where I basically open the door in front of the video. So let's go have a quick look. So obviously we bought this one very cheaply, started life as a 2-bed terraced house basically, and we've turned it into a 4-bed ensuite HMO. So as you come in, look at this flooring, look at that. So we're going to clean all of that up, So, and then as you come in, first bedroom here. So like I say, we've got the ensuites there, which is what we're coming to measure up for now. So they're quite tight, but we'll get stuff in there. So we've got room for a double bed there. That gas meter is going to go the opposite side of the wall outside. I think this will be one of the best rooms, to be honest, because of that massive bay window. Then through here, we've got like a communal living area. Sofas, TV, bit of a dining table in that corner. Kitchen's all fitted now. I'll tell you what, there's a good job. There's a bloody cellophane membrane over the top of these kitchens, which is covered in fucking self-leveler. I don't know, these lads sometimes. But yeah, kitchen looks pretty good. That's all in. Extractor seems to have not quite gone up yet. I think they've not got enough ducting there just to get it outside, so that can be sorted. I think outside, I'm not going to go out there. They've started the slabbing, but like I say, I've put a halt on it. So just put a halt on that in case we have to get a new water main in. So what we've got at the minute is a lead water main. I'll just show you quickly through here. So we've got this downstairs toilet. Oh, it's a good job of coming here because that bucket's full. Better get that emptied, which is leaking obviously, and then it's lead, and I think that stop tap has got a block on it, which is why we're getting reduced pressure. I better get that emptied onto. Get it emptied out here. So like I say, they've started putting these paving slabs down. Fucking weeds growing already. So, but I've stopped them there because I've got a feeling we might have to bring a water main across here and then back in there. Go have a quick look upstairs before we have to empty that bucket. Must be leaking some if it's filled that whole tub. Yeah, looking good now. There's a bit of mist coat on the walls. So that's the second bedroom. Again, bed there, desk, wardrobe, drawers. Small ensuite. That one hasn't got a toilet in because it's too small. That's why we've got the toilet downstairs. Bed number 3. Decent sized room, that one. Again, ensuite there. I'm going to put the desk and stuff up that corner. And then the big bedroom. So this one's quite big to be fair. So ensuite up that corner. So yeah, like I say, it's been one of them jobs kind of been put on the back burner slightly. What we need to do now is sort that stop top out, get some plumbing sanitary ware in, get the boiler fitted, furniture in, decorated, get it rented out. Well, not necessarily in that order. So let's go and empty that bucket before it starts overflowing. That's all capped off, not leaking anymore. So is that one, all connected up with a new tap, running up there, and then you've got a new feed for your toilet when they come to fit the toilet. In the van again. So that's Clifton's all sorted now. They have got all the measurements for the bathrooms. Need to send them the floor plans as well just to make sure. Seem to think that they're going to have a problem with pressure and stuff on the shower valve, which we kind of know about, you know what I mean. That's the whole reason we need to try and change their stop tap inside just to make sure. But I've got a feeling we've got like ridiculous pressure at the road. We've had it tested by Severn Trent the other week, and we've got like kind of 4 bar or something stupid like that. I can't remember what it was exactly. But it's inside the house, which tells me there's a problem between the stop tap on the road and the water main coming into the house. So it's either a case of we will change that stop tap, which I think's kind of half open, seized, so it's not letting enough water through. If that works, ace. If it doesn't, then we put a new Alcathene in, get it connected. It's going to cost us a few quid. We can come through the false floors because he's got sleeper walls and false floors in the house, so we can come underneath them, drop it outside and come through the yard, which is again why I keep saying I've stopped the lads finishing the slabs in the back garden, because I may have to take a few of them up to get that in. So I've just managed to stop that leaking. All I had to do was turn the stop tap off. It's leaking out the actual spindle of the stop tap, exactly the same as it was in my one at home that I changed over the weekend. So I'll get that done. I'm going to try and go away this week. So my missus is off work, and every time she's off work we try and go away in the camper van. So I'll sort that when I get back. So I'm just trying to line it up now so that I know that the lads have at least got a couple of days work in front of them, so they know what they're doing, so I can go away without having constant phone calls. And to be honest, I will be in the middle of Wales, so the potential to not have any signal anyway. So right, we need to now get back to the office. I've got a couple of invoices that I need to pay to my accountant. A few emails that I've seen that need sorting out. Yeah, just general admin, tidying stuff up, so as we can basically have a couple of days away, and I need it at the minute. Some of these like 16-hour days I've been doing, kind of working in the office and also trying to fit my own kitchen at home. Yes, I know it's DIY kind of stuff, and you know what I mean, I'm working for myself, kind of doing work on my own property, but it's still fucking knackering. So yeah, I think I looked at my clocking in software, I think it was last week or the week before, and I did 97 hours in a week. So yeah, that's some hours, and there's a potential that I've actually done more, because a lot of the time I'm sitting in the office, I'm not clocked in. I'll just nip in just to do this or just do that, and then I don't account for any of the editing time for this video. So, and that takes me a good foot between 4, probably 3 and 6 hours mainly. So yeah, right, anyway, I'm babbling on again. Let's get back to the office. So back here in the office now, we are literally just trying to get everything sorted for the next couple of 3 days. So paid a few people that needed paying. I've paid my Screwfix card. It's over here somewhere. So yeah, but we're having problems with the internet still. So that new router can't come soon enough for me. So I think I'm gonna go and do some other stuff while I'm waiting for it to come back on, because it infuriates me. Catch you in a bit. Morning guys, it's now a Tuesday and I am just off out over to Baskerville Road. So Martin's pretty much tied Wimslow up now, plumbing wise. So we're going to go and nip over to Baskerville Road now just to check over radiators, system, bathrooms, stuff like that. Obviously I sorted the bathrooms out yesterday with Clifton, so I need to get over there now just to make sure Martin's got everything he needs, and then perhaps go and see Ben as well, because I'm going to go away for a few days in the camper with the missus. The missus has got some time off work, so it's the reason we've got the camper, so we can just jump in and go. So just means a little bit of an arranging just to get everything ready, everything sorted, so as I can go, and the lads have got everything they need for a few days, so they don't have to keep calling me. Yeah, so let's get up there now, check over with Martin and Bren, just check everything's okay, and then get back here and get this camper loaded, and let's get off and somewhere where it's nice and sunny, nice and scenic, where me and the missus can go and have a nice walk. So that's Martin and Bryn now sorted. They're in Baskerville Road and they're got loads to go at, you know what I mean, get radiators on walls, obviously got to go and pick them up, so I've given my screw fix card as well just in case he needs any little bits. Tommy, Ben and Tyler are over at Blurton Road. They are skimming, so they've got plenty to go at, so should be good to go now for a couple of days, just get away, just have a bit of a relax, to be honest. Before I do that though, I've just got to nip over to Clifton Bathrooms just to finalise those suites that we kind of had priced up yesterday, just to make sure the price is okay, everything's included, and then Martin can make a start on getting those fitted while he's here. So I hope the lads are cracking on. I've had a few messages this morning about flooring and bits of plumbing and stuff like that. Meanwhile, we're up here, there's waterfalls everywhere. Melissa's off climbing up the stairs. So yeah, lovely place, absolutely stunning Wales is. Alright, let's crack on with this walk, and hopefully the lads are getting me plenty of footage back at home. So it's Thursday night, guys. We've just got back from Wales in the camper van, me and the missus, and I'm just jumping on now to do the war rooms with Chris and Alex. My lady's gone to a running club, but yeah, been a great 2 days to be fair. So we've had really nice weather, seen some outstanding scenery. I've been up, I can't remember the name of the mountain now, my missus will be shouting it at me through the screen, but yeah, have a look at this now. Some of this scenery is absolutely sensational. Point to where we're going, Lise. Lise, where are we going? You've just said we're going all the way up there, coming all the way around here.
decently.
Yeah, does you the world of good, just a little bit of time. Just had a couple of days away, me and the missus. Kind of scaled that mountain, absolutely burned the shit out of my legs. Because obviously I'm in this office a lot more than I ever have been, so I'm just not as fit as I used to be. Not riding that mountain bike as much, not on the tools, actually grafting. But I am now back here. I'm like I say, I'm waiting for the war rooms with Chris and Alex. But I'm just going to try and tie up a few loose ends ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I've got to go up to Baskerville Road just to check on Martin and Bryn. They've just put the new system in. Have a look at this for a proper good pipe work. Look at that. That is a system, isn't it? So yeah, that's all sorted now. I need to nip over to Ben because he's been plastering at Blurton Road just to check everything's okay. And then tomorrow afternoon, I am off up to Lancaster to see one of my sons graduate from university. So it's been a hell of a week. But the great thing is, the lads have held it down hopefully. So I'll see tomorrow morning when I get out there. But, you know, fingers crossed, everything's gone according to plan. Lads have worked their arses off like usual, and yeah, we've had no issues. I had a couple of calls, but nothing major. Astounded me, to be honest. I was in the middle of Wales, nothing for miles, literally at top of the mountain, and I had a better signal than I do here in Stoke. Or I've actually been in Canary Wharf before now and not been able to get a signal down in London. Yeah, thanks O2. Think I need to move over to E or something. But yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Probably tomorrow morning, see where we are, have a look at that system, what Martin and Bryn have put in.
Because I haven't done it for a while, and obviously things have changed. We've taken on more people and insurances and stuff, but different things. So really should work it out now.
Good. Arc's been going on, bit of cut all the skirt, there we go, it's just off level at the end of the day in there. Second bappers. Really nice job. We just got this bonding and skimming Monday. Everything's plastered in here. All skirt and arcs are all corked up. Windowsills aren't. Nice. Second tight. Bye.
Morning guys, it's now Friday. So I'm in here this morning just trying to sort out a few little bits, mainly around the kitchen over at Wimslow. What's happened there basically is she's actually listened to my advice. She's gone back to B&Q and told them that she just wants her money back because of the amount of just calamities, you know, permanent kind of, yeah, just absolute farce, you know, trying to get that kitchen out. I think it was 4 or 5 times they said it was being delivered, never got delivered, didn't turn up. And then when it eventually did arrive, it came in like 3 separate loads, and we've still got things missing. We've got things that don't fit. We've got damaged items. So I said to her, just say, like, I want my money back and go somewhere else, because it's going to be months and months and months before they actually start listening to you and get the right stuff there. By that time, we'll have spent like, I don't know, 10 days just kind of messing about with it before we even start fitting it. So she's done that. I've got Howden's up there to actually measure up. He's measured up. He's asked for a spec and a rough idea of budget. And she's told us she only paid £6,000 for the kitchen. She's got a Bosch appliances and all sorts in there. So I've just had a quick look. She actually sent me the kitchen design when we first started the job, and it wasn't £6,000. It was £8,000 for the kitchen and £1,000 for the utilities. So it was just close on to £9,000. So yeah, so we're having a bit of back and forth now, trying to sort that out, because obviously I don't want to order a kitchen that's going to be like £9,000, and she doesn't want to pay that. She only wants to pay 6, which she's got absolutely no chance in today's age. I know myself because I've literally just put my own kitchen in at home. You saw me doing it last week. But yeah, sent her a message now. Hopefully she'll come back at some point. Howdens are fully aware. They've had a copy of the quote, so they can try and match that at some point. But I now need to nip over to Baskerville Road, potentially Blurton Road, just to see what's going on, check that there's no obvious glaring mistakes, anything that's been done wrong or anything like that. And I need to get back here, get changed into something smart, and then head up to Lancaster to see my son graduate from university. So yeah, obviously you know I've got triplet lads. They're all at separate universities. One's graduating today. One's going back next year to do his masters, so he won't graduate for another year or so, probably 2 years I think. And then the other one graduates closer to the winter time, I think, October, November time. So, but yeah, exciting day to see your son graduate. So, but yeah, it's going to be a long day. Right, let's crack on and get these bits done so as I can get out on site and get back here on time, so as I don't get it in the ear off my missus for working when it's our son's graduation day. But this is the life of running a business. You can have time off, but I've just had 2 days away, like just out in the wilderness in the middle of nowhere with no signal really. So yeah, need to just check up on it, probably for my own sanity more than anything else. You know what I mean? The lads are probably cracking on fine, but I just want to check. So, change of plan. I'm not actually going to go out on site. I've just rang round them all, spoke to Ben. Everything's fine over at Blurton Road. It's again, we do these kind of daily reports, so I've had a look at some photographs of what's going on, stuff like that. Everything looks good. And then I've just spoke to young Bip around Baskerville Road. Martin's actually not in today. I forgot he's at college, just tying up some of his stuff on his gas. So we spoke to Bip, spoke to young Bryn as well. They've all got plenty to do. Everything looks good from the daily report. So rather than rushing round and trying to get back here for kind of 11:30, get ready, gone for 12 up to Lancaster, I think I'm just going to tie up the loose ends here. Like I say, I know they've got plenty to do. I know that they're cracking on. So yeah, all's good. So obviously growing the business in the right way, and it's actually starting to work. The lads are cracking on. You understand what they need to do. The systems that we've got are are working well. So good. Allows me to be away and doing this kind of thing. So, Ben has just dropped me the GoPros off, so hopefully there's plenty of footage on there for this week's video, which I am actually doing now. It's Saturday morning now. It's been one of them weeks, kind of nothing's really fell on the days that it should have done, because I've obviously spent a few days away, had my son's graduation, all kinds of caper. So, but earlier on in the week, put them down over there, we were discussing the fact that we've been contacted by YouTube because of the violation of someone's privacy. Someone that had actually willingly asked to have this actual GoPro, take it out with them, hold it in their hand, shoot videos of themselves, and then complain about the fact that those videos were being used, even though it was them that asked if they could do it, and also asked if they could have the GoPro themselves to actually shoot the videos. So draw your own conclusions from that, and obviously I'm going to let YouTube do that. I've had a quick look at some of the timestamps that we've been sent of the instances where this person appears in this video, and I'm not looking through them all. I really haven't got time, and I'm not that interested, to be fair. If YouTube are going to make the decision to take them down, let them take them down. I am not going through all of the videos and kind of blurring images and whatever they want from me, this person, because it's absolute bullshit basically. So if YouTube want to take the videos down, fucking let them crack on, you know what I mean, because I see that we have done absolutely nothing wrong. This person totally knew 100% that these videos would be shot for YouTube and YouTube only. That's the only place that we put them, you know what I mean. There is stuff that goes on social media, but it's generally stuff that I shoot myself using my my phone. So this stuff is shot intentionally to go onto our YouTube channel. So, and when that camera was given out, we're fully aware of that. So we've done nothing wrong. So we're not going to go backtracking and like I said, blurring images and beeping voices out and all of that caper. And yeah, so it's one of them. And someone has asked, quite a few people have asked actually, is it going to stop me doing the YouTube channel? No. I mean, I'm not going to let one person playing the victim basically stop me from trying to get to where I want to be, and YouTube's part of that. Yes, I might not get massive views, you know what I mean, might get 500, 600 views on a video sometimes, which a lot of people think, is it actually worth all of this effort? Because it is massive effort, you know what I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into it. Like I've said, we've got all of these GoPros, we've got these two here, we've got this one here, we've got the video camera, I'm showing my age there, aren't I? The DJI camera there that I'm actually shooting on now. You know what I mean? We've got a lot of kit that's cost me a lot of money. There's a lot of time goes into it. We've got software, we've got computers to do it. So no, it's not going to stop me. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let someone having a bit of a whinge and a moan stop me from doing this. So draw your own conclusions, watch the videos back. Like I say, I can't mention any names. There's quite a lot of people that kind of appear in our videos, so you know what I mean? I'm not kind of limiting it to one person, but you haven't got to be a genius to work it out. But after all of that being said, this week's video has been edited now and you're getting to the end of it, and let me know what you think in the comments, you know what I mean? There's not enough of you guys dropping comments. So, and I know quite a lot of you, you know what I mean? I've got an opinion, so it doesn't have to be a good opinion. I don't care what you want to say. Just say it, you know what I mean? I don't get offended that easily. If it's a really bad comment, I might delete it, but you know, still drop a comment and make sure you subscribe and like. So I'm gonna now call this a day. This is the end of the video, and if you want to watch last week's video, which I would go and watch, it was pretty good, have a look up there. And if you want to subscribe, and I need you to, it's going to help us massively, have a look at that link there, and I'll see you guys next week.